It's the time of day for fishing. Tackle packed, I'm on my way. Driving down these country roads with the sunset's golden ray. Destination's yet a mystery, but my heart's where the water flows. Hoping for a smashing mark where the school of silver glows. Will it be a sorry blank or fishes by the cast? Chucking out a 5-ounce lid, smooth hound big and fast. The evening breeze is calling with the tales that will begin. For cod bites, fishing adventures, it's time to reel one in.
Well, good evening, welcome to another edition of Cod Bites Fishing Adventures. It's Thursday the 30th of October and it's 7:45ish, and we've come to look for some cod and some haddock at Makro. Tide is virtually bottom because our tide is 12:30 something. It's a 5.568 metre or something, so it's very slow, small tide. There's been reports of some nice fish come out today. I know because I've had a few phone calls from people, so we've had some nice fish here, haddock and cod and stuff. So I've come out and I'm going to come to catch some. Hopefully I'll get one of them big ones before they die away. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, again? I'm going to bang you on the rod. I have got both rods out because I cast out about 5 or 6 minutes ago. The rod nearest to us has got full squid on it. It's a Turbot paternoster, and the one furthest away has got anchovies and squid heads actually, and they're both on Turbot paternosters, which I just made before I come out. Same hook lengths as the 3 hook flappers that I was using and catching all the fish on. But I've just knocked an hook off each because you know, you go through cartloads of bait with 6 hooks, so I've knocked down to 4. And I've spaced the hooks a bit further, so basically we've got 4 hooks instead of 6, but you know, it means I can bulk the bait up a little bit better on the 4 that I've got out there. But this is only a test cast. I mean, I banged it out at far distance, but it's held, really. It's not gone nowhere. With it being a small tide, it's not going to rip in, it's not going to rip out, so you know, I'll be here while about 1:30, 2 o'clock-ish. If I catch fish, obviously, and I'm you know, catching fish and I can't keep up with it, I'll just stay until I've run out of battery. But you know, there's only me here at the moment. Whether anybody else turns up or not, I don't know. But if not, I've just got the old lot to myself for the night. But I'm sure there's people going to turn up because it's only early. There's a 40 knot wind blowing, and it's blowing northerly, well, sort of northeast probably, and it's right in my left eye, going over to my right ear. If I was on Paull, it'd be on my back. But it's one of them things, I suppose. You know, I'll control it. I've got my mic out the way of the wind, hopefully, and you know, hopefully we'll get a few fish before the evening's over. So I'll be back very shortly when the rods start jiggling and I've sorted my camp out. Right fellas, 10 minutes have passed and I'm in, got a fish. It's get the big light on so you can see everything. It's they're waiting, but we're in. First one of the night, hope it's one of many. Just caught on squid, lip hooked. There we go. Just a nice little whiting, about 26 centimetres, something like that. It's not massive. We'll get the little fella back. I've just prepared some lovely baits anyway. This is what I've just prepared for the next round. I'm going to bring them all in and we're going to put these on. Black lug and squid. Beautiful, look at those. They're all going on next. Just thought you'd bring you on and let you know about that fish, because you know, pointless leaving you on for the time being because everything's getting blown about and it's just starting to rain as well. But I knew this. I knew it was going to rain for an hour or so. So I will be back when I've sorted these rods out. I just thought I'd show you that first fish because it all matters, doesn't it? So we'll see you in a bit. Well, fellas, I've had 2 rods out and that's unreal. 2 rods, 3 fish, 1 cast, 2 on one, 1 on the other. Decent size whiting as well. These are anchovies, so they must like anchovies. Get it out. Took on out pretty easy. Decent size whitings as well. Just get me like, oh. Decent size, the size of those fellas. Getting back, that's number 2. And then we've got another one on. Another one with a dodgy eye. Don't know why they're all getting dodgy eyes. I caught one with a dodgy eye the other day as well. There we go. White in number 3. 2 casts. I've just banged out that other rod while I pull that last fish in, and he's out there now with squid and black lug on. This lot was caught on anchovies, so they must like anchovies because that was a double header. So it must be good bait that. I've never tried it, like. Never had anchovies on there, so you know, it's something new, isn't it? Might start using them. We can't go wrong there. 2 casts, 3 fish. It's not what we're looking for really though. We're looking for cod and haddock. So I put 2 of them on, but I'm putting these 2 on now. These 2 are going on now. So let's get them whipped on and out. So that rod don't go while I'm whipping them on though, because it's holding though, fellas. Holding really well. You know, I'm knocking it out at distance as well, and it's staying there. It bodes good for later when I bang pennels on. I've got paternosters on at the moment, but when I bang pennels on later, it's going to bode well, isn't it? Because I will go to pennels when the tide's high. I mean, I can still catch cod on these because I've had them on them before loads of times. So, you know, there's no worries there, like. Lovely baits though, these. You know, if there's cod out there, there's nothing wrong with a bait. It's the first one done. Nice proud hook. Right, is that one next? It's got a up. I've put these over here because I don't want that towel to catch my bloody hooks in the wind, because it's a pain getting them out. All these fish have been caught on Sakuma mantas, 3s. 3 O's. I've gone 3 O's today. Slightly bigger hooks so I can get a bigger bait on. Get a bit more hook sticking out. We'll catch a couple of fish on each of these baits because they're nice big chunky baits and it should stay on with a bit of luck. I whiff them on well. There's no crabs about anyway because the bait's been well, the bait come back still on there just apart from the fish had had it. So basically, right, it's 2 gorgeous baits out there now. Now there's going to be another 2. So not right round there. Nope. Right, so where's that gone? That's over there, so I can throw it out pretty far like it, it's holding. It's always good when you get 3 fish and you only cast your rod out each once. I'm not greedy, fellas. If I get a couple of haddock, I'll be happy. You know, it don't have to be a cod. I do want a cod, obviously, because I've gone for a cod, but you know, can't always get what you want, can you? Knocked out about 60 plus metres because it's a very small tide, and it held last time. So all my lights are fully charged anyway, so if I do decide to stay the night, you know, if I do decide to stay the night, I've got the lights to do it. I can charge them up in my van if I'm desperate, like. But hey, it's all good, isn't it? 2 rods out there, free fishing. Imagine if I'd had 3 hooks on each, I could have had 5. I'm a greedy top, me, sometimes. No, it's just nice to be among the fish. You know, you do get your droughty periods, don't you, where you're not catching out, but you know, it just so happens that the river Humber's bloody full of them at the moment, so it's just that it's full of the wrong type. You know, we want the haddock and cod. Nice bass would do as well. You know, the Dio is not far away. It's when I caught that big bass in here, so you know, it's highly possible that I could get one. So I'm not skimping on my bait. I've put some lovely bait out there, and you know, we'll see. I'll take a little break for now. I don't want to waste everything, you know, on the first couple of casts, but if it does go mental, I'll be back. I brought you back because I've got a big chunky bite on this rod nearest to us. Was a nice bite. This rod here. Got to be careful with the camera because it's still blowing an oolie and I don't want it to blow over. But the rod nearest to us has got a nice bite on it. Could turn out to be a juicy fish. I mean, they've all got lovely baits on them now. There's no excuse, like. It's only been about 5 minutes since I cast them out, like. Probably waiting, like, but I mean, there's a lot of them about, but it's only early in the tide. There's a bit of bob, but there's no pull. It's they're holding out. If you look at my rods, you can see the lines. I don't know if you can or not. You probably can. They're all to the left, and the tide's coming in, so that's good. Looks like that bite's gone. I just thought I'd rush you on because you never know, it could have been a bloody cod or something, couldn't it? Well, there you go. It might be still on that. I might have to pull it in. I'll give it one more tug. This one here. It's probably a whiting, like. I don't want them to swallow the hooks. I want to get them off pretty quick if I can. Surprised there's more fishing, really, unless it's because I've come too early, like. Well, I'm going to pull that because it might be sat there, and I don't want to be pulling in a fish that's got up. So, you know, let's have a look. Basically, does feel like there's one on it. Definitely feels like there's one on it. Unless it's the tide will pull, but I doubt it's pulling that much. There is a fish on it, this will be number 4. There is a fish, I think. Yep, it's a whiting, I think. It's a big one though. It's another whiting. That's fish number 4. And that's only my second cast. There he is. Let's get him off. Do you know, I'm glad I pulled him because he would have been gut hooked. He's just got it in the lip at the moment. So I can get him cleanly out. Got all my bait back. So he's a nice fish though. I'll try and keep my camera out of your face. About 30 centimetre. He's keepable, but I wouldn't keep him. There you go. That's fish number 4. I've only been here less than an hour. Most of it was setting up. So that bait can go back out. I did say that. I'll probably be able to keep using these baits because for one thing, they're exceptionally good baits. And for another thing, I've strapped them on really well, so you know the fish ain't going to get them off. I mean, he obviously tried to get that off and didn't, so it's all good, isn't it? Right, make sure I'm not wrapped around the end. Not. Right, let's get him back out. Could be a busy night. Could be an exceptionally busy night. I've wedged my light again on the fence and I can use it as a rod rest. So it's ideal when I'm bringing fish in. No need to walk today because it's holding perfectly from where I am. What we really want to see is a cod. I'd be real chuffed if I get a cod. It'd be a cracker if I did. My third cod of the season, like. And then I'll have 3 haddock, 3 cod. Certainly the most haddock I've had in the season. So, you know, God knows what the tally will be at the end of this one. Right, take a little break for now. But, you know, you saw me pull them in anyway. And I'll be back very shortly. 2 minutes later, the rod that I just cast out is off already. It's definitely a whiting though, because it's had the same type of bite as the last one. But it looks like it's unreal out there. I mean, it's only bottom tide. Well, it's not even halfway up yet. I think he's on. I just want to see him give me another flick before I pull him. If he gives me another flick, I'll pull him. I've got a feeling he's on though, because he's pulling a bit. Looks like it's killer bait, these black lug today. Fresh blacks. Sorry, frozen blacks. I don't want this to end up an epic video, you know, like 3 hours long, so I'm going to try and cut these short. That's why I'm trying to bring you them just as I pull them in, rather than, you know, keep the camera going for 10 minutes and then get in a bite. I'm going to pull him again because last time it did this there was a fish on it, and you know, it was a really good bite like the other one, and it had a few tugs, so I've got a feeling it's in the tide and it's took my bait. It does feel like it's on there, so this could be fish number 5, and I've only been here less than an hour. Yep, it is. It's fish number 5. There we go. It's decent sized whiting again. It's on fire. Look at this. That's a big one, that one. And that's been out there very well, less than 2 or 3 minutes. Getting all my bait back. Let's have a look. Here we go. Fish number 5. Decent size though. That's a nice one, that one. Let's get him back. It's definitely a whiting anyway, I've double checked him. Right. This is unreal, man. 5 fish. I've got my bait back again. That's the same bait I caught the last one on. If I can get 2 or 3 fish off each bait, it'll be a cracker, won't it? Let's pull that down a little bit because I've got a bit of weed on my rod, and need to get that off for cast. There is a bit of bladder rack about, but not a lot, and it's not doing me any problems. There's a bit on my weight, but as I say, it's holding, so very small tide. Right, let's get that back out. I think that other one's going. I'm sure I've just seen it go. Been that busy with this one. You know, they both got the same bait on, same size bait and everything. Let's get him back. Right, if they're going to keep coming in like that, fellas, I'm going to have to just show you a few fish. And when I'm bringing them in, because, you know, it could be very busy. But I'll be back anyway if there's any more action, which, judging by what's been going on, there will be. Well, there's a big bite on this first rod. It was a mighty tug. Still on there. It was a mighty tug, that one. Probably whiting like, but you never know, do you? Be a right big pull. I feel like there's a fish on this, but you don't know because there's a lot of tide. No fish, but what a bite, man. Best bite of the night, that. He didn't get the bait, but lovely bite that was. He can go straight back out, there's nothing wrong with it. I wafted it straight back out there. Shame that, because I thought he had a double header there, the amount of pull it was giving me. Sounding beautifully. That's just still all that same bait I put on when I showed you one. Can't put the rods too high because there's a lot of wind and there's a lot of pull out there. It's not dragging the rods, it's just there's a choppy sea, real choppy. I caught a bit of weed or somebody pulled my rods in with the amount of pressure on them. But I put my reels at different heights so they don't tangle. About 6 to 7 inches between the heights of them. That was a shame, that, because it was a lovely bite, that. You know, I haven't got too excited tonight because you know, I knew there was waiting, but that one certainly got me the juices flowing. That did, I'll tell you. It was looked a bigger fish than the whiting. Maybe I pulled it too quick, I don't know, but you know, they've been on all night, haven't they, when I pulled them, so. Right, I'll be back if it goes again. Probably bloody will. I banged it in the same place, so. Right, fellas, I'm back. I got a big bite and I ran to my rods to see what it was. And look what I got. Bloody mitten crab. Size of that. That is a huge crab. Obviously, I'm not going to put him back, but he's a bigger than that. Big mitten crab. Invasive species, obviously, so they're not going back. I just thought I'd show you that because it's the biggest one I've had out of here. So if they're that big, Christ, probably won't end up with no crabs left. So I just thought I'd show you that. I'm going to go. I just thought I'd put that on the camera, so I'll see you in a bit. Back, fellas, I've just got a nice bite on this rod nearest to me. Probably going to pull it because it's been going for quite a bit. I did leave it. I thought it was a whiting, like, but I did leave it because obviously I've got 2 hooks out there, but you just never know, do you? After pulling that mitten crab in and dispatching it, could be anything. Could be another mitten crab. Could be the invasion of mitten crabs. I think it's a whiting though. Oh, I don't know. It's a bigger fish. Is it an haddock? Dare I look? Wow. Size of that. That is a stonker of an haddock, and it is an haddock. I'm checking for marks. There isn't any. It hasn't got a pointed dorsal fin, no. Look at that for a whiting. The size of that. Well, that is a fish. Look at that. It's a good 35-36 centimetre, that. Lovely fish. He can certainly go back. Don't really want to be taking any home tonight, so. Nice fish that. That was taken on anchovies. Stuck some anchovies out there again, and I've had a big whiting on them. Been waiting so far. I think I've had 5 or 6 now. I don't know exactly how many, but give me a nice bite though, so you know you could tell it was there, like even in the stormy conditions. You know, with a bit of luck we'll get a few more. That bait can go back out, 'cause there's nothing wrong with it. And I didn't bring tons of bait tonight. I brought some of each, but you know I'm sick of wasting bait. So basically, it's getting expensive, obviously, especially when you're out as many times as I am a week. And you know I've wasted that much bait dumping it. But I've decided to just bring enough out to use, and when it's gone I'll go. Because you know, try and conserve some bait. Like I've just made some lovely baits up anyway. Just made these ones up, look, I'll show you them. Just made them fellas up. So they're quite big. So they're going on next. Quite big them. Hopefully they'll get me a massive fish. Because tide's getting well, I've got 2 hours from top now, just over. It has been a while since I come back on because the wind was horrendous. And obviously I've got to be careful this camera doesn't blow over. But as I say, it's, you know, I enjoy myself. I've got quite a few fish, that's the main thing. I might try the other rod anyhow while he's there, because I might see how the bait's alright, because that's been bouncing a lot as well, but I think that's just tidal pull. But you never know, it's starting to rain now, but you never know, there might be a fish on it, because it has been bouncing a bit. Yeah, I think I've got one. Another. That's fish number 7, I do believe. There we go. It's another whiting. Fish number 7. It's covered in weed, man. Tell you what, they've got sharp teeth, these whiting. He swallowed me hook. I might have to go get me little grippers out and get him out. I can get him though. There we go, he survived. I got him out. I've actually got some teeth, these whiting. He's just a little whiting, but there you go. About 25-26 centimetre. He can go back. That's fish number, I think it's 7, isn't it? Just check the bait. There's a lot of weed on that one. I pulled bits of everything in. There's a bit of bladder rack and a bit of shrapnel coming down, like, which doesn't help. It's tangled one of my hooks, so I wouldn't have got no fish on that one. Not wrong with the bait though. This is black looking squid on this one. Just check I'm not right wrong the eye. No. Right. He can go back out as well. So it's a busy little session, like. Yeah, it's a pretty busy session. Right, that's a little escapade for you. I've wanted 2 fish, 2 pull-ins. Right, I'll take another little break there, fellas, but when I come back, hopefully, you know, we'll have some more fish. Why not? Nice yet early. Right back, fellas, I've just got a lovely chopped down bite on this one. There's an out on it, it's another matter, but it gave me a lovely chopped down bite. I don't think there is out on it, like, but no, I didn't. Beautiful bite though, that. So much so I thought I had a nice fish. Must have hit a bit of shrapnel or something. Oh no, it's had me bait on that one, it's nearly ripped it all off. It's nearly had that bit. So much so there's now left, I'm going to spray a new one on it. It's gorged itself on that one. Which I've got a load made. Take that one off. They are changing all the baits because there's nothing wrong with some of them, so I waste so much bait, that's my problem. I'm going to start looking after it more. Got to be quick with your bites though, because it's choppy. Some of them are hard to see. You can see them, but some of them give you full quick tugs and pull downs and then they don't do nothing else. Then they sit there in the tide for ages. So this is black luggen squid. So there's not wrong with the other bait, so I'm going to leave it there. Got a nice bait on it, that's the main thing. And also I'm wrapped on the end eye, so I better be careful here. Get that off, that's all there. I'll be snapping it all off. Right. Let's get the filler out then. He's back out. I ain't wafting about massive distances, but he's out far enough. But that's all good, fellas. Quite chuffed about it. We've got ourselves 6 or 7 fish. I don't know exactly how many. I think 7 in it. but quite happy. You know, there's not a lot much more you can do, is there really? You can only fish what you can get, but you know, I'd rather be pulling in whiting than nothing. And there's always a chance of that haddock or that cod, isn't there? Or a sneaky bass, you just don't know. But the sea conditions are really choppy, and it's just nice. It's holding in the tide beautiful. You think you get some cracking fish, wouldn't you? You know, they'll be able to see the bait well tonight. Hence why I've been getting a lot of bites and fish like. But I'm still hopeful that I'm going to get, well, you've got to be hopeful. You know, it's going to happen, innit? It's happened every year for the last 2 or 3 years when I've been fishing here. I've come that night and I've had them cod and some big fish, so, you know, it will happen. I've just got to be patient. That's all it is, patience. If you're patient, you'll do well. Right, I'm disappearing. I've had a little chat. It's I'll tell you what time it is now, because I give you a time check for ages, have I? It is now 22:54. So it's 5 to 11, so it's our tide in about an hour and a half. So there's still plenty of time to go, like. I think my lines are just crossed, but that last one I put out, I pulverised it out, so should be well over the other one. So I'll be back shortly if the rods start jiggling and wriggling. There we go, fellas, just pulled in. There's another one. It's black lug and squid, lip hooked, bottom lip. There's a lot of these fish have got damaged eyes. I don't know why, but that's 2 or 3 I pulled in now with damaged eyes. Nice size white in though. Maybe it's been caught before, like. But I've let him have a bit of the old worm. But there you go. It's fish number 8 and 9. Probably 10, I don't know. But it's all good. It's a busy session anyway. There's plenty of bite action out there. I'm managing to see it as well, so which is good. It's holding beautifully. Yeah, it's nice to actually be holding. You can knock it out a good 50 metres and it stays there, so yeah, it's all good, isn't it? Let's get this one out then. Get it back out. You can't catch fish if they're not out there, can you? Just waiting for that cheeky cod to go by, aren't we, and that other haddock. You know, I mean, conditions are beautiful tonight, so you know, there's a hell of a good chance of getting one. I mean, it really is a cracking state of the river. I'm speaking to my mate from the other side who was just turned up about 1 hour and a half ago. He's never fished this side. I've had a good chat with him and stuff. I'll get his name and everything when I have a good chat with him. But he's a real nice fella and he's just caught a couple of fish, so he'll be really happy. First time he's fished it, so, and he's on the fish. So I'm real chuffed for him, like. He's come to Makro at the right time because all the fish are about. So it's nice to be on the fish because I say you don't get some periods where you don't get any, and you know it's just fish heaven at the moment at Makro. You can understand why I keep coming back, can't you? Because obviously I want a big cod and big haddocks and a nice decent white, decent bass, like. But we know they're here if we've had them. It's just hoping your bait stays there before the whiting found it, really. That's out up again, that rod. You see that rod I just threw in? It's up again, look. Another fish on it. Look. It's just hit the water and it's off again already. Might have to pull that one in and all again. tons and tons of whiting out there. Rain is forecast about now. I'm hoping it doesn't rain, obviously. I've got wet bottoms on, like. Don't know whether this jacket's waterproof. He didn't say it was, but you know, I have got a waterproof one in the van if it's desperate, like. Just hoping it don't rain. There was a fish on that. I don't know if it's got off or not, or it's just disappeared, but it was definitely had a bite of it. Just keeping on the camera a few seconds just in case it come back. It's not, has it? Well, I'll be back shortly, fellas. If that fish comes on, I'll show you it pulled in. See you in a bit. Haddock! Got an haddock! There we go, just got an haddock in, fellas, but I got the haddock in, but look at the size of this bloody mitten crab I've just pulled in. The size of that mitten crab, that is huge. And I got that haddock with it. Size of that. I'm obviously going to dispatch that. They're getting massive, these mitten crabs. That is huge. Have you seen an haddock? Haddock. Just showing this guy the haddock. He hadn't seen one, I don't think. There you go, first haddock of the night. See the thumbprint?
Oh yeah.
There, look. Size of its eye.
Yeah.
It's only a baby, like. It's only,
Yeah.
it's big enough to take home, but I wouldn't take it home.
No.
Put him back and we'll catch him in a few more weeks there. Right, it's the first haddock of the night, fellas. But I've also got a huge mitten crab, which I'm going to have to try and get off with my pliers because that'll take my fingers off. Give you one quick look at this haddock. There we go, fellas. Get the plate on for you. Look at that. Beautiful haddock. Get in there. That's what we came for. Gorgeous. Let's get him back. I didn't take him home. I just threw some carp and squid out there trying to get a cod. Right, where's this mitten crab? Because I need to show you it. Obviously I can't put it back because it's illegal, but just look at the size of that. There's my hand in comparison. It is massive. So I'm going to have to get that off with the pliers before it takes my finger off. Because them bloody claws are really powerful. And I'll humanely dispatch it. If I can get my gear back off it, like. But I struggle to get my hook back out of it. The bloody claws are lethal. It's a savage little bugger. I've got my gear back anyway. I'll just put a little, I'll dispatch him humanely and then he goes back. Straight through his head. And he's dead. Nice to get an haddock that early in the night. Putting new bait on now because it's best time of the tide. I've got carp and squid on one and black lug and squid on the other. But my baits are bigger now, twice the size, because obviously it's about 40 minutes from top, and I know for a fact it usually starts fishing about now, so but I've lost me bloody, oh, it's doing my head in. This elastic is awful, you know, these big orange ones. I keep losing the bloody elastic. When you're trying to do a fish and then your elastic's gone, it's awful, man. I like it because there's a lot of elastic, but it's a pain in the ass to do it. Well fellas, we've had an haddock. Can we get a cod? So I've got a huge bait out there, well, two huge baits, carp and squid. Yeah, the baits have been doubled in size, so obviously we're looking for a big fish. That's 3 meeting crabs I've pulled in tonight, and there's some huge bloody crabs out there. They've certainly grown since last year, because last year I got a few, but there was nowhere near in that category. I mean, they're huge, like twice the size of my hand. Let's hope the Humber ain't been infested with them. Looks like it is. Yeah, I've had the odd one before, but I've never pulled 3 in the same session, and they're getting bloody bigger. Right fellas, I've got massive baits on all hooks now, and I'm knocking it out at some fair whack. As you can gather, I'm after another haddock, but a bigger one. I think I've had about 11 fish now, and 3 massive bitten crabs. So it's a right mixed bag tonight, isn't it? Let's get this one out of distance so I can get myself a good fish. Just one's wrapped up around my line, just as I'm about to cast. Here we go, and let's get it out of distance. Got to be careful, because when I got an haddock last time, I got bloody 3 virtually back to back, and I'll give you a good bite as well. Right, let's tighten that one up. Right, I'll go for now fellas, because I need to tidy all this lot up, because I've just got to cart and everything all over. So I'll tidy my little setup. Might have to put a new battery in, so I'll see you when I get back. Right fellas, I'm back. I've got a nice bite on this rod and Aries to us. Just hope it wasn't a one-off, because it was a real big pull down, chop down bite. And I've got lovely big baits on there. The wind's got up to about 45 knots now. And there is a fish on it. Let's get it in. Really choppy out there now. Actually, it don't feel like there's out on it. In fact, there isn't. Quite surprised, really. Beautiful bait on it. It can go straight back out. Obviously, I want to just put it out there, but got some nice, a nice pull down. I thought it was a cod, because I ain't had a big bite like that all night. Flick it right out now though, so try and get it as far as I can out. Gives the best chance I can of getting a big cod. It's just the wind that's stopping me a bit, really. There we go, I've absolutely smashed that one out. God knows where that went. Well, I thought we had a fish there, fellas, you know. Can't win them all, can you? It's been a great night though, tonight. It's nice to get a cheeky haddock, isn't it? Quite chuffed about that. The video up to now was only about 40 minutes long because I've tried to keep chopping it and, you know, not making it as long as it has been. So, you know, I think I've had about 8, 9, 10, whatever whiting and that little haddock and 3, well, 1 absolutely huge mitten crab. So, you know, they're getting bloody bigger. The choppy line easy then. Imagine getting a big fish and they chop you off. Right. I'm going to go for now because it's just starting to rain and I'm going to cover my camera up if I can. But I'm not going, you know, I'm still staying. Because I've got a feeling I might get a cod tonight. I might get saturated doing it. But I've just got a feeling I might get... Oh, there's one. There you go, we're in. That is a cod bite. That is a massive bite, man. I think I've definitely got the fish, but what is it? Wow, that was a cod bite, that was my cart rod. Tied all my bait up, look. Don't know what it's done there. Christ, how's it done that? Don't know what it's done there. It's really, really weird, that. Surely it wasn't an eel. It's destroyed my rig. Don't know how, but it has. Yeah, it's had my rig and it's rolled or whatever. Oh, I might be able to get. I've got it off. Wow. So whatever that was, got my cart and rolled my rig. It might have been a big eel or something. A death roll on me. Shame that, because that was my cart rig and it was out a long bloody distance, like. I always knock it out fairly simple. Why mess around? I'll just go bludgeon it out there. But you must have caught that bite on camera. That was definitely a cod bite, that. Might start coming on now because it's not far off slack water. has it out there. Let's see what happens. Shame that, fellas. I thought he had. I thought it was in there. It shows you, doesn't it? Thought I'd just leave the camera on just in case, and wow, it went. Right, I'm going to go for now, and I'll be back if there's any action, any decent action worth having. That is another fish. We've got another one. It's only whiting, lip up, straight out. I think I've got a bite on the other rod as well. See that light off? There we go. Just a whiting. Don't know how many that is, fellas, but I'm going to get him back. Yeah, I've got a bite on the other rod, but I want to sling this one out first because it's an outrun with a bait. It hasn't been out there long. It's nearly slack water. Got that on squid head. So squid heads are doing the business. I managed to knock it out at a fair distance anyway. I'm going to try and do it again. There's a lot of chop out there though, hell of a lot. Can't believe how rough the sea is. It's like a bloody storm. Try and get you on the camera in a minute. It's worse than what you think. The wind's got right up. Right, fellas, so I can show you this sea. Whether you can see it or not, but can you see that? It's really rough, man. Big white tops on them. Not sure whether you can see it or not, but it's pretty damn bloody bad, I tell you. I think I've got another bite on the other rod. It's getting pretty hectic out there, really. That one. I hope I haven't tangled my rods, because find out what way. I don't think I have, like. No, I haven't. That wind's bloody strong. Yeah, I don't know how many fish I've had, fellas, but there's quite a few, isn't there? Turn the lights off for now. I'm trying to conserve a bit of energy, but it's had a fair few bloody fish. I'll take a little break because my camera's nearly out anyway. I have got another battery, but you know, I'm not staying that much longer, probably another 40 minutes, so I might not need it, so I'll see you in a bit. Half of it's hanging out of his mouth. I can see it anyway, it's there. It's starting to rain, fellas, heavily. got him out anyway. I nearly let him have my bait. I didn't like, but get this light off. There we go, fellas. It's another whiting. We'll get him back. Starting to pour down, so I might go down to one rod. I'll go down to one rod, fellas, and we'll be back shortly because it's starting to absolutely hula down. Right, I'm back, but unfortunately it's starting to pour down with rain. Just changed the battery and everything, but it's looks like it's going to absolutely hula it down. So I might have to say goodbye here. I don't want to, but my rods are still out, but I might have to wrap up because I can't film anyway. So not a lot I can really do about it. Wind's got up to about 50 mile an hour. I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but it must be loud because it's really blowing through, man. So it's just starting to pour down. There's big massive clouds coming to the left of me, and it's starting to rain, so it looks like it's going to get pretty heavy. So I'm going to have to call it a day, unfortunately. So I'm going to say it's been great here at Makro. I've had loads of whiting, and at least I've had an haddock, you know, a cheeky haddock. It's been great fishing with my friend to the left of me. I can't remember his name now because I'm not good with names, but so I just can't remember his name. But nice fella anyway. He's had quite a lot of fish. He's had some double whammies and all sorts, like. So you know, he's enjoying himself over here at Makro. So until next time from me, Jimmy Codbites Fishing Adventures here at the fantastic Makro that's on fire. Just go a quick check on them rods. Fantastic Makro that's on fire. I'm going to say good night while it's still light, and sorry, it's still while it still can, before this rain absolutely hulas down. So, but if I end up not going and I carry on fishing, you know, you never know, do you? Then obviously I'll just come back and show you some fish, but at least I've got my outro out of the way. So until next time, guys, it's a very good night from me, from Makro.